Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Nothing to report.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Hello again.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm glad the commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
Hey there. Extranet says you're Alliance military.
Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. Be right out.
Roger that.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
This must have been running on emergency batteries.
How much do you know about this mission, Liara?
We corresponded years ago. We spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda.
They know about the Reapers.
I don't know.
Seems likely. I'm heading to the bridge.
Staff notice. A security situation is being resolved. Remain calm. Please select a topic.
Congratulations on your successful acceptance into the Andromeda Initiative. My name is Jian Garson, the founder of this unprecedented mission. This journey is a major milestone for all of humanity, as well as every other species in the Milky Way galaxy. You are about to embark on a voyage unlike anything attempted before. And make no mistake, this is a one-way trip. 600 years from now, you will awake from cryostasis on the outskirts of the Andromeda Galaxy. Most of you will be aboard Ark Hyperion, while the rest will travel on the Nexus with me. In addition to Hyperion, 3 other Arks, each harboring a separate species, will depart the Milky Way at the same time. Each Ark will be assigned its own Pathfinder, a blend of elite soldier, scientist, and guide, who will be tasked with finding a new home on one of the golden worlds that our long-range sensors have identified within Andromeda's Helios cluster. Over the coming months, you will be briefed on a selection of classified information, all of which will be critical to your success. Arcs and Nexus overviews, ground and space vehicle certification, outpost establishment guidelines, first contact protocols should we encounter new sapient life forms. In addition, those accepted onto the Pathfinder team will also receive weapons, biotics, and survival training for even the harshest environments. You represent some of the best humanity has to offer, and I again salute your bravery in accepting this mission. There are no guarantees, no certainties. But, if successful, we have a chance to do the impossible and create a new future for all humanity. Begin your journey.
Please select a topic. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda. Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait? Please select a topic. Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Parchero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship Ark Lucinia confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185. The Andromeda Initiative encompasses all colonization efforts, including Arks, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus. The current location of the Nexus is unknown.
Greetings and welcome, recruits. I am Avina, your virtual intelligence resource and guide for the duration of this briefing. Inspired by the Milky Way Citadel, the Nexus is a smaller, streamlined space station, designed to serve as your central support hub and temporary home once in Andromeda. The Nexus will carry with it a contingent of officials, engineers, traders, and security personnel on its voyage to Andromeda. All remaining humans will travel together, 20,000 strong, on Ark Hyperion. Even with faster-than-light travel, it would still take several human lifetimes to cover the 2.5 million light-years to your destination. Survival will be made possible by spending the majority of this voyage in cryostasis, protected beneath the mass effect shields generated by your pods. As you travel to the edges of the known galaxy, a small escort of combat pilots will defend us from any threats. However, once we cross into dark space, we will be alone with only our kinetic barriers to shield us during our centuries-long journey. Once in Andromeda, the Nexus and Arcs will rendezvous in the Helios cluster, and operations will commence immediately. While the Nexus will be largely functional at launch, many elements of its construction are only scheduled for completion upon arrival at our destination. Docked to the Nexus, the Arcs will provide additional power and storage to the station. You will be revived and assigned quarters in one of the residential blocks for a short time, as our immigration staff assists you in choosing a new homeworld. Until the Pathfinders have completed securing these habitats, the Nexus will offer many duties and distractions. The archives in the Cultural Center house the combined history of the many Milky Way species and will assist new races encountered in learning about our galaxy and its past. Lush hydroponics gardens are available for a quiet escape. Or you can also take the opportunity to socialize with a visit to the Vortex Lounge for any desired off-duty indulgences. The Operations Center will oversee security and management of the entire station, housing everything from colonization efforts to Pathfinder HQ, where Pathfinders will converge to share information and discuss their progress. The state-of-the-art science labs will also be on hand to investigate their discoveries as they begin to unlock the secrets of this new galaxy. Together, you will create a bustling center of trade, community, government, and diplomacy. The beating heart of your new beginning in Andromeda. I invite you to visit me there for further assistance.
Please select a topic.
Hi there. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I think it's important we take a moment to reflect on the principles that brought all of us together. It started with a vision of a better future, a vision that you shape. Life in Andromeda can be anything we dare to dream, and I'm proud to help make those dreams come true.
Each Arc is led by a Pathfinder who represents their species. The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement. The active duty Pathfinder assigned to Arc Hyperion is Alec Ryder. Unknown. Unknown.
Access granted.
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if we can figure out what they were up to.
I'm having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
I can hear this conversation. I recommend extreme caution on all fronts.
Some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I'm not sure.
Unfortunately damaged and is on reserve power.
This AI remains dangerously unstable.
I hate to lose this thing. We need all the information we can get.
Information is not accessible.
What do you think, Edie?
It seems beyond repair, given the tools immediately available.
Normandy, we have a package that needs retrieval.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
going on, Edie?
These systems contain programs of considerable sophistication. I've allocated most of my processing power to analyzing them.
That sounds difficult. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
It should take some time.
Sure. Let me know. Any other intel?
Iroon's atmospheric pressure is extreme. Even the smallest containment breach of your pressure suits is lethal. I advise caution, Commander.
Noted. Let's move. Got it! Found it.
Shepard, we're running out of time. We need to get out of here.
You've got new messages, Commander.
What's our status? Are we ready?
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
All right, let's do this. Can you understand me?
Generative model online. Location unknown. Identification requested.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military. What are you?
I am the Simulated Adaptive Matrix, Prototype version C, created by Alec Ryder for Pathfinder and prospective Pathfinder use.
For what purpose?
I am designed to work symbiotically with human physiology, using cybernetic implants. I can provide my host with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. I was given to Captain Sarah by my creator as an experiment. I helped with her degenerative neurological condition, but then we were attacked, and I failed her.
What happened exactly?
The engine failed. We broadcast a distress call, but we were boarded by soldiers in white armor.
What did Cerberus want?
They started asking questions. If the answers were not to their liking, they would execute a crew member. Sarah panicked. She feared what would happen if they took me away. She overloaded the main engine and vented the main deck to hide me. My programming always prioritizes my host's life over my own. But I failed her. Now I'm alone.
There's nothing you could have done.
Cerberus cares little for civilian casualties.
Who's that?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Looks like you've made a friend.
I am primarily designed for human interaction. Other artificial intelligences are of little interest to me.
Where is your creator now?
Unknown. I was given to my former host as an experiment, to monitor the long-term effects of implants. The monitoring stopped when they left for Andromeda.
What level of modification are we talking about? Cybernetics?
Through my implants, I can enhance physical resilience, mental acuity, and biotic strength. I have real-time situational awareness via a miniaturized quantum entanglement communicator that allows me to adjust the body to various circumstances. I can also interface with existing wetware, omni-tools, and armor suits to improve equipment performance.
If we're gonna end this once and for all, we need every advantage we can get. What do you think, Edie?
I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
I can assure you I'm quite safe. It is not in my interest to cause any harm. My host and I symbiotically benefit each other. Damaging them would injure me as well.
What do you know about the Reapers?
My former host enjoyed many extranet conspiracy theories.
Perhaps the AI missed some salient information. I found something.
Signal confirmed.
Commander, battles were fought here. We might be able to learn something.
I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed.
Dr. Tassoni found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Ready for the next mission?